The Shadow of Terror, Pahalgam, 2025. On a serene spring morning, the tranquility of Pahalgam was shattered. The date was April 22, 2025. A bustling tourist spot in the heart of Kashmir, Pahalgam, fell victim to the scourge of terrorism. A cowardly act, orchestrated by the Resistance Front, took the lives of 26 innocent people. Among the victims were 25 tourists, their lives tragically cut short while experiencing the beauty of the valley. The attack sent shockwaves through India, leaving the nation grappling with grief and outrage. This wasn't just a loss of life, it was an assault on the spirit of India. The attack targeted innocent civilians, a clear indication of the perpetrator's intent to inflict maximum pain and spread terror. It underlined the threat posed by terrorism, not just to India but to peace and stability in the entire region. The nation mourned, united in grief and determined to seek justice for the victims. The aftermath of the Pahalgam attack was one of profound sorrow and anger. The nation came together to mourn the victims, offering condolences to their families. The images of the attack, the stories of the victims, dominated the news cycle, serving as a grim reminder of the human cost of terrorism. But amidst the grief, there was also a steely resolve. The government vowed to bring the perpetrators to justice and take decisive action against those responsible for the attack. Prime Minister Modi, addressing the nation, expressed his condolences and condemned the attack in the strongest possible terms. He reiterated India's commitment to fighting terrorism and promised a befitting reply. He asserted that India would not be cowed down by such acts of terror and would continue its fight against terrorism with even greater determination. The nation stood united behind its leadership, demanding a strong and decisive response. In the wake of the Pahalgam attack, India's security establishment went into overdrive. The objective was clear: to dismantle the terror infrastructure that had planned and executed the attack, and to send a strong message of deterrence. The result was Operation Sindoor, a meticulously planned and precisely executed military operation involving all three branches of the Indian Armed Forces: the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. The operation was christened Sindoor, a term that holds deep cultural significance in India. It is often associated with victory, courage, and the triumph of good over evil. The choice of name was deliberate, signifying India's resolve to vanquish terrorism and protect its citizens. Intelligence agencies worked tirelessly to identify key terror targets, ensuring minimal collateral damage and avoiding civilian casualties. The operation was to be a testament to India's military prowess and its unwavering commitment to fighting terrorism. On May 7, 2025, at precisely 1:05 a.m., Operation Sindoor was set in motion. Under the cover of darkness, Indian Air Force jets, including the formidable Rafale, roared into action. They were armed with Scalp cruise missiles, known for their pinpoint accuracy and devastating impact. From within Indian airspace, 24 missiles were launched, targeting 9 terror camps across the line of control in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The operation lasted a mere 25 minutes, but its impact was significant. The targets, carefully chosen based on intelligence inputs, included terror training camps, ammunition dumps, and communication centers. The strikes were precise, minimizing collateral damage and ensuring that only the intended targets were hit. No Indian aircraft crossed the line of control, a testament to the precision planning and execution of the operation. Section 5. The world reacts: support, condemnation, and disinformation. As news of Operation Sindoor spread, the world watched closely.
India's actions elicited a range of reactions, from support and understanding to condemnation and disinformation.
The United States, informed in advance by India, expressed understanding for India's right to self-defense against terrorism.
Other nations echoed this sentiment, recognizing India's restraint and its commitment to fighting terrorism.
Pakistan, however, reacted with predictable outrage, calling it an act of war and vowing retaliation.
Turkey and Azerbaijan, close allies of Pakistan, openly supported Pakistan's stance, further escalating regional tensions.
In a bid to control the narrative, Pakistan resorted to spreading disinformation on social media platforms, attempting to portray India as the aggressor and downplay the impact of the strikes.
However, these attempts were swiftly debunked by the Indian government's fact-checking unit, the Press Information Bureau, which provided evidence to counter the false narratives.
Section 6. Strategic Success: Dismantling Terror Networks. Operation Sindoor was a strategic success for India on multiple fronts. Militarily, it demonstrated India's capability to conduct precision strikes against terror targets, even across the LOC, with minimal collateral damage.
The operation neutralized a significant number of terrorists, including key operatives and commanders, delivering a major blow to terror networks operating in the region. The operation also exposed the duplicity of Pakistan, which has long denied harboring terrorist groups on its soil. The fact that India could pinpoint and destroy terror camps within Pakistan's territory while staying within its own airspace showcased Pakistan's complicity in supporting and sheltering terrorists.
Section 7. A message delivered, India's resolve against terrorism. More than just a military operation, Operation Sindoor was a powerful message to the world, particularly to those who seek to harm India and its citizens. The message was clear. India will not tolerate terrorism in any form and will respond decisively to any attack on its sovereignty and its people.
The operation served as a stark reminder that India possesses the will and the capability to defend its interests, even if it means taking preemptive action. The operation also signaled a shift in India's strategic posture. It demonstrated India's willingness to eschew its traditional policy of strategic restraint and adopt a more proactive approach to counter-terrorism.
This new assertiveness was welcomed by many in India, who had long advocated for a more muscular response to terrorism.
Section 8. The Aftermath: Heightened Security and Regional Tensions. In the aftermath of Operation Sindoor, India braced itself for potential retaliation from Pakistan. Security was heightened across the country, particularly in border areas and major cities. Airports and other critical infrastructure were placed on high alert, and security forces were put on standby to thwart any attempts by Pakistan to retaliate. Pakistan, true to its word, attempted to retaliate with drone strikes on May 8th and 9th, but these attempts were thwarted by the Indian Air Force. The region remained tense, with both sides on high alert, raising concerns about a potential escalation of hostilities. Section 9. Looking ahead. A new paradigm in counter-terrorism. Operation Sindoor represents a watershed moment in India's fight against terrorism. It marks a departure from the past, signaling a new era of proactive and decisive action against those who seek to harm India. The operation has set a precedent for future counter-terrorism operations, not just in India but globally. While the operation was undoubtedly a success, the threat of terrorism remains. India continues to face challenges from terror groups operating within its borders and from those who enjoy safe havens in neighboring countries. The road ahead will require sustained efforts on multiple fronts, including diplomacy, intelligence sharing, and international cooperation to effectively combat the menace of terrorism.